I only want to hear Mel. You would.
Good choice.
Rude. It was built for Lord William and Lady Elizabeth Ermengarde of Luxbourne, humble ambassadors of peace and beloved by the people. Under their influence and wealth, what was once a small, sleepy village grew to a prosperous and bustling town. However, the seasons of joy eventually ended with the good nobles perished at the hands of a great plague. Both were well known for their compassion and generosity, never failing to extend a helping hand to anyone in need. Riches and legacy were henceforth passed on to their only child, Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion has stood since the 1620s, a witness to a very long history of joy and pain. Who dared to enter its walls were simply never heard from again. Even after 400 years, these stories remain much like the house itself. Whispers about the once great house, its legend and its curse still fall upon the village's ears. In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls.
Like us.
No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. Brand.
But we don't have candles.
Isabella. Ding.
Wait, we're in high school?
I don't think we're in high school.
Isabella, are you there? Where are you?
Sounds like a bitch.
I'm a giant phone.
I think she's the giant phone.
Oh. A familiar, jittery voice comes from the other end.
Hey, Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter?
Rose, you need to check your attitude.
Mansion, silly, I'm here and you're late.
Oh, well, she's gonna
Jeez,
die.
we're on shift together, you promised. Oh my
She went
God,
alone.
Please don't tell me you forgot. You were planning on leaving me to check this place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out.
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that. So hurry up and get here.
Not like she has to go
This place
inside.
is huge. A bit too quiet since no one's lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so
Hang up on her.
surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this.
Creepy
It
mansion.
really takes my breath away.
No, dude, I would live in a creepy mansion.
Oh, totally. But like,
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Jeez, never mind those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all. And even if they are, which they are not, they can't do anything. They're nothing but spirits.
You don't know that. They
Ghost
might be
spirits.
listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
Understand, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
is this you?
Yes. Oh no. I'm the bitch and you're the one that's like, are you sure you should be being a bitch at the ghosts? I'm like, fuck the ghosts, honestly.
And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
At me.
That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up.
Oh my god.
Apparently they found a dead body in there. Okay.
And the me doesn't care and the you is like, it wasn't great.
Probably not a good time.
Fine, fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, see you. Bye.
She hangs up before I can respond. Rose, still charming as
Who
ever.
is that?
Becca.
Oh, that? It's just Rose. Working together again?
That time.
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down Anslin
They're like
Village
16.
after
How do they
renovations.
sell cars? Houses?
How do they steal cars? They don't.
Today is sort of its grand opening to the public. The RC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Oh, wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've
I
been
didn't
telling
see.
everyone about? Didn't you keep saying
These
how it
eyes
just
are creepy.
gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her.
You dare ditch me.
And besides, a job is a job.
Is
Gotta
that
do
Mel
what you
at
gotta do to
16?
make a
I've
living.
never had hair that short.
As soon as those words leave my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle.
What's so funny?
Also, I don't wear pink.
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offense.
Oh, I saw them that
Freaking
time.
out about the place
What's with
being
the titty
creepier since
physics?
You got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now, and this is just the fastest way to
We're
get
gonna
it.
give you a huge amount of cash for
Plus,
selling
listen
this
to
house.
this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus. Desperate, I'm desperate, it's perfect.
A sympathetic look
I don't
crosses
think
her
that's
face.
sympathetic. That's
You
just
know,
like, I don't know,
If you're
disappointed.
really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me.
I think this is our girlfriend.
Or
Maybe?
Ashton. We can always let you borrow, and you can pay us back whenever.
I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. Ugh.
No, you don't do that.
In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect once she has that expression.
Becca,
Becca!
I've noticed that you
I hope the ghosts have jiggly boobs.
She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought.
That would make things a lot less
Oh,
scary.
that would be great. Her voice slightly rises as she begins to scold me. Instantly, I'm reminded of why Becca excels at teasing boisterous teenagers.
stop
Because she
eating
is one.
junk. They're cheap, but they're not good for you. You'll
Yeah,
definitely
are they?
end up in the
Jiggly
hospital
boobs,
to
yeah,
get
they're
cheap
super bad
at
for
it.
you.
No,
Too many noodles.
I wasn't.
I'm very
Didn't mean that. I meant.
Okay, fine.
I meant, are they in school?
Yeah, they're at a school.
Doesn't mean that.
You're not my mom.
You know my mom.
I eat other things too. Sometimes I
Hey,
eat
I
chocolate.
eat other things too.
Relationship status updated.
Ah,
This became a dating sim.
we're gonna f***ing ghost.
Why are we like this?
But I don't mind.
I fold my arms across my chest, mimicking her posture and giving her the best frown I can muster. The same one I'd use with my younger siblings when they're being difficult. Instead, she only wazes an eyebrow at me.
That's not going to work on
Crazy
me.
cupcake.
And I saw it when you were cleaning your flat last week. The instant noodle cups outnumber everything else.
You're just exaggerating. Did you even see what's in my cupboard yet? I'm not just living on instant noodles alone. I've got canned beans, peas, tuna, ham, and even hamburgers in there.
Please tell me they're not
And
canned
hamburgers.
hamburgers. Oh! Okay. I gotcha. Very unprofessional. She's wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. She even went a little green on the last one.
Me
What is
too,
this
Becca.
business? I like the pose. Who are these people?
We haven't met them yet.
But
Obviously.
we have friends.
Ashton is her boyfriend?
He's her boyfriend, yeah. So we don't have a relationship with ourselves. Makes sense. Kind of. Should have the best straight relationship with yourself.
Actually has turned green.
Yeah, like she's just kind of. I'm very concerned why this guy looks like he's wearing a mask. And that one. What is this? Little alien in the corner.
I think that was just a sad person because they didn't win.
That person called Jablo is wrinkling her nose by the time I get to the end of the small list. She even went a little green on the last one. Oh, she actually is going green. I would have laughed a little at that if I didn't know it would only lead to more reprimands
Aren't
from
those
her.
the same ones you won from the grocer's raffle more than a year ago? Oh, I sincerely hope you're checking the date stamps on those things before eating them. I don't want a repeat of last year. In any case, those are still not
Angry.
exactly healthier choices, Belle.
She shakes her head, possibly laughing at some funny distant memory. When she looks up, I immediately brace myself. More words from her.
More words.
Sometimes it's just better to let Becca talk and chooses out of things to say. But when she turns her attention back to me, there is only warmth in her smile.
Oh, good.
What am I going to do with you?
She says this more to herself than me, her voice shifting to something kinder, even motherly, if I'm looking for the exact
I
word.
hope you know that it's impossible not to worry
Brace
about you when
me.
you're like this. You don't have to keep eating the same thing.
Thanks, Becca. I really
wants
appreciate
us
it.
to eat
You don't need
healthier?
to keep babying me.
She really does need to keep
You've been
babying us.
taking care of me since after I moved here. You have to take a break sometime. And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride.
See them titties!
Suit yourself.
We may argue about a lot of small petty things, but she already feels like a real sister. Probably gonna die. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements when she takes a quick glance at something behind me snap me out of my thoughts.
Catch up later.
Oh, Anthony.
Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something.
You
Get that
better.
sale.
Just quickly, this says, with a small smile, she returns to her desk. That's not a smile.
That's a very
That's
sad
a frown. And she sifts through the pages of a rather thick history book. Her eyes are distant, and she doesn't seem too attentive on whatever is on the page. She's gonna die. She offers me a reassuring smile, and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she's decided on something. I have medicine. Seated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she had left earlier. She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her, like I'm gonna drug her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way with. That would make that
Letting
sentence
her
make
have her
sense.
way.
With. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way
Oh, that is
with.
very weird.
All right. But
Sentence.
don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what the doctor.
Drink this
I'll
on
see you
time.
later, okay?
With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. But also,
that's annoying.
when you're watching or playing spooky games, it is always good to have a blanket. Hide.